And what can Simon Yamal do in this? They're third in the Premier League. Arsenal and Newcastle over them. They are facing Newcastle. So they could be either first or second. If Arsenal wins their game, and thing, they would be. They would be first if Arsenal loses, and they would be second if Arsenal wins. And we would be stuck in third if Newcastle wins. So, lock in.
I don't think that decision was because of his performance. It was purely because Cedinho had no legs there. Even Morgan Rogers is being subbed on. We will now watch this game until the end from the sidelines, hoping maybe Ollie Watkins or someone can be a hero. Bro, somehow my teammates need to hold on for another couple of minutes because we can at least take this to penalties.
Just
don't concede at the 120th, man. Please
clear the ball
away. Clear the ball away. There you go.
Two teams worthy of the biggest stage prepare to collide in front of a packed stadium.
Cedinho, Aston Villa is in a final versus Liverpool in penalties. It's 1-1 in pens. 2-1 on pens for Aston Villa.
Come on, people. You gotta just make one more save. You did it for Argentina, but you're not
2-2 on pens for them.
A warm welcome from St James's Park, a home of football since 1880. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by Steve Smith on the gantry. We've got live Premier League action for you today. It's Newcastle United versus Manchester City.
So important that both teams start on the front foot, against the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
Blown out for 8 ends.
Is this going to actually go on?
This is the Manchester City starting 11.
Nice.
In goal. Bernardo Silva plays alongside Rodri in the middle of the park, and the net opportunity here. And there it is.
He didn't do anything in the final, but Cedinho has just won his first trophy in England with Aston Villa.
Well, have a look at this. He just glides past the defender with ease. And what's he doing? It's all about the finish. No messing around, just blasts it past the keeper.
He's done what Diego Simeone wanted. Also, Fabrizio Romano is proving that it's not just
And it was reported that Simon Yamal did take a break for three games. Man City won all 3 of them, so they don't need Simon Yamal to win, but they need Simon Yamal to win. They don't need him, but they need him. Haaland! Oh, it's offside. I don't know. Oh, free kick because the keeper fell.
It's the January transfer window, and Cedinho has got a message from his agent.
That's a lovely pass.
To be honest, Cedinho has been calling out Aston Villa, also coming through, and although he was getting benched occasionally, he has now finally established himself as the starter. Only one hit, he is Villa's main.
No, that might be a red.
My agent has just confirmed there's absolutely zero interest from the big two in Spain, but my agent is saying that there is some interest from German.
It was a yellow.
But they're not the same after Xabi Alonso and Florian Wirtz.
Shall we just say there may be other options there?
I mean, if that's the only club interested in Cedinho, I think the play would be to renew our contract and that's not for that time. Something here. Wait a minute, boys. Agent has been putting up some feelers, getting into touch with Diego Simeone, and he's saying that Atletico Madrid might be tempted to sign Cedinho, but they're not sure if they want to see more from him. My agent is basically telling me that if Cedinho can help Aston Villa win a trophy this season, Atletico Madrid might be convinced to sign him.
Not enough
Okay,
power
boys,
or
I'm not
placement in
going
the
to
header.
Sidinho's
It's
about to
easy
win a
for the
trophy
keeper.
here at Villa because we're sixth in the
And then
Premier
the
League,
ball
almost
goes.
11 points off the top. Champions League, we might be able to do something, but to be honest, it's too early to say. And Aston Villa are not ready contenders. As soon as we
Coming in
face the
field
command
now.
team, we might be getting both. What's left then
He
is the
went for
watch
power
play.
and got plenty of
This
that,
is
but
something
was
we need to
never
take a lot
anywhere
more
near.
seriously, boys. Be a real chance at Sidinho winning some silverware.
Cedinho will be leaving, might be leaving Aston Villa at the end of the season.
Elevator status.
If Aston Villa win the FA Cup, Cedinho will join Atletico Madrid.
Now there's a transfer at stake.
Oh,
We know how
good
shameless
defending,
Sidinho
just
is.
when
He
it was
wants to
looking
play
threatening.
all 90 minutes
Could be
and
a chance
helping
to
his
break
team.
here.
Now, it would be real funny if Sidinho ends up bottling and getting knocked out.
Offside.
I
The
know
FA
it.
Cup now beat his Atletico Madrid squad. Sidinho is not going to let that happen. Good furlong now. Did he watch some David Beckham videos before playing this match? Don't forget we're witnessing a new version of Sidinho, one that's been banned from having McDonald's.
Ball one
That's
back.
right, after Sidinho was bottling in the last episode, Unai Emery decided to ban him. And I think that's really helped his performances, man. He's playing so much better now. Looks faster as well on the ball. And he's in the boxes too. I mean, it's not just getting up and being really
Yeah, he was
perfect.
right
As
on
he
the
gets
money with
another
his
chance here,
positioning there.
but he
That's
uses
top
left
quality
footer.
goalkeeping.
And all those waiting for service will go on waiting.
I think, boys, we are nearing a time where I need to focus on upgrading Sidinho's midfield to like a star. Because even at this time, he's
Corner
just
to
so
come
bad
now.
at post
An
agents.
opportunity to
Right now,
extend
middle
this lead.
stand could play it back for Sidinho. My left foot again, it's let me down. Oh, Sidinho
Got
looking
the
for
corner
passes
away.
now. That should be an assist, and Barry does score. No idea who Barry is.
Setting
He's my
something now.
teammate, I guess. And then he finished his chance. Sidinho
Not
gets
the
an
best
assist.
of
And through we
clearances.
go to the next round of the FA Cup. Sidinho missed the pen. By the way, take a look at Sidinho's job by McDonald's. They've got a poster, do not serve this man. Sidinho is bad.
And a solid stop.
Every by McDonald's. Just let them know to not give Big Macs to Sidinho.
Decide
To be
against
honest, it
putting it
does
into
feel
the
like
box.
Sidinho has found his addiction. Now he's been hitting the gym, he's been performing at a high level. Also, he's not even on the feet well in the Champions League.
Plays it
Aston
into
Villa
the
have
area
moved
now.
out of the
Oh,
14.
the keeper reacts in an instant.
They're not being
Yeah,
specialists,
what
but
a
we
save. That was on top of him in the
skip the
blink of an
playoffs so
eye.
we can
Did well
focus on
to
the
stop
FA
that,
Cup
didn't
and the
he?
Premier League. And we're
And with
literally
that, the
facing a
first half
football
comes to an
odds.
end
I
at
guess
St
it's time for
James's Park.
Sidinho to break some hearts, secure that top 8 spot in the Champions League. Instead, though, we might end up conceding a goal. This is really bad. Somehow Rudiger managed to get a block in.
And the
Sidinho
second
with a
half
bit
is
of open
underway.
space to maybe go for goal, and that wasn't a bad effort at all. Are you serious right now? A nice one if I can get the pass on time, and that's exactly what's
And the
happened
ref
here.
goes to his whistle
Sidinho
for that.
left foot. Oh, and he's getting better, guys, with both feet. Awesome to see. Sean putting it back for Sidinho. And another goal. Wait a minute, boys.
Too much weight put on the pass. Goal kick.
You guys corrected me in the last episode that yes, Sidinho had scored hat-tricks before he was at Sporting. Recently, he got his first hat-trick for Villa, but now it could be in the
We need a UCL hat trick actually.
Sidinho linking up nicely.
We can make that up happen in the next game. As long as we don't draw Real Madrid, we're good.
Pressing on and still going.
Don't draw one of the bigger clubs, or else we're dead. They give us a good draw.
He's in here.
Yep, who knew?
But big question marks on the goalkeeping. That had to be pushed away
I don't
from
think we're getting
danger.
the hat-trick. Sidinho looking for his teammate this time. I think the plays Johnson. Come back for Sidinho. Very. I think Sidinho messed up like his selfish players, but the big
Poor
goal.
from the goalkeeper.
It's there for
He's
Sidinho and he's still
right
in
into
for
a dangerous
goal.
area.
Thanks for showing
And there's no way
Sidinho
that
does
he's going to
not
miss
like
from
Louis
there.
Marie.
The coaching staff will be so
Doku should have passed that to Haaland actually.
Ball lost and gratefully
Hey,
received.
Sidinho's the top scorer in the Champions League, 7 goals. And I guess being the Champions League top scorer does bring a lot of attention. Because right now, Sidinho's agent has come with an offer for a transfer offer for a food sponsorship. You see, so far, Sidinho's been with Umbro, but maybe it's time for something better. Because Uber have come in with a decent offer.
Don't
You know
forget
what,
that there's
boys,
more
one thing
from the Premier
Sidinho
League
looks
on the
more
way
than thing
right
is some
here on
money.
the
He
TV
is not
as
turning them
Newcastle
down.
face.
Speaking now, where's some of this?
And that razor sharp reaction.
He wants to even cold him and a bit of neon. I think we got
What are you
these.
thinking?
Juventus
Good
movie called
snowball
Untamed
there.
King that describes Sidinho perfectly, so we're going to be rocking these instead, I guess. Meanwhile, boys, we're on transfer deadline day. One thing's for sure, Sidinho is not moving. This season
As
he's
the
going to
stats
finish
show,
with
you've
Villa.
just
I'm actually
wondered how
wondering
many
if our
this should
club has
be
made
because
any
the way that
transfers
they
to
go
improve the
forward is
team.
great to
Doesn't
watch.
really look like
So
there's any
much
new players here.
creativity and the
Squad
defenders
feels
can't
mostly the
cope with
same,
them.
but looks
Surely the
like there is a
manager's
new
looking for a
signing
new
because Aston
team.
Villa have spent 40 million to get the
Jumping
striker
on
on
here, a
free.
chance to attack.
79 rated right back, 20 years
Just
old.
needs to
I think
confirm
that's a
the
good
pass.
teammate for Sidinho to have. It shows ambition
Surely
for Aston
now.
Villa. What I see is I sometimes feel
Another
like
goal.
Nice
And surely a
play.
throw.
this would be an option.
But I
But
will
now
be
we are
getting
getting to
subbed off
transfer
now.
deadline day.
Never mind, I can't.
And now our FA Cup journey continues. Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. We're facing a fellow Premier League club. I feel like right now we're taking the FA Cup more seriously than, let's say, the Champions League or even the Premier League. But hey, a potential move
We are gonna go. We have been signed. Oh my god, we're first.
Otherwise, honestly,
Arsenal bottle it.
I'm not too sure. Because I think it would be better to stay at Villa and build something here rather than joining Leverkusen. Whereas a club like Atleti would give us the platform to compete against Barcelona, Real Madrid. But hey, let's stop dreaming. Right now, the FA Cup is going on. Oh, and I've made a couple of nice runs. Sidinho through, and there's the finish. Gotta say, bro, so far in the FA Cup, Sidinho has been completely locked in. He's never really
We're
played in the top
signed.
final
We're
before,
gonna
but I
get
think he
signed. We're
really
getting
wants to.
signed by
That's
Puma
the kind
now.
of runs it all he's making.
I mean
They obviously
Adidas.
win. Sidinho is nice,
Adidas.
but he couldn't lay it off.
Adidas.
Rodgers going for goal himself, and what a save. And that's full time, boys. And the road to Wembley for Sidinho continues. And we're now in the round of 16 of the FA Cup. We've drawn West Brom. Now that's a championship club, so again, we should be the favourites to go through. Oh, wait a minute, I'm getting a voice note from Unai Emery.
Good evening, Sidinho. Unfortunately, I'll be benching you for the FA Cup game. You'll find out why I did that later.
Wait a minute, why? Why am I coming off the bench? I'm literally in the best form of my life. I don't get this decision from Emery, man. Like, there's no reason for Sidinho to be coming off the bench here. The good thing is Aston Villa are leading 1-0. Do you know what? Right now, there's no point of beef with the gaffer or even ask for explanations. He said he'd let us know after this game. But now let's just focus on getting the job done and knocking out West Brom. Oh, but West Brom have managed to break through. The angle is never Rudiger's defended that well. In his space for Sidinho to run into if he can get it onto his right foot, which he can, going for the calling effort. That is turning out to be Sidinho's trademark goal. And this is why I don't understand why Unai Emery benched Sidinho. There was no reason to do that. But I guess the gaffer knows what he's doing because we get the job done, knocking out West Brom. Through we go to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. And okay, boys, that explains everything. In just a couple of days, we've got a Champions League round of 16 tie. And because of the fact that it's somehow against Nottingham Forest, it's actually a very winnable tie for us. Like in the Premier League, look at Nottingham, they're 11. We're way better than them. And by the looks of it, I'm back in the starting lineup. The gaffer just wanted me fully fit for such a big game. I guess I need to just trust his decisions more often. Also, before this Champions League game, we've got 16 skill points to use. I'm thinking improving Sidinho's finishing even more, as well as his agility. Size will upgrades, boys. We've still got one more skill point. I guess I'll use that on balance. Still in an 80 overall, but Sidinho is getting better and better. And here we go now. Champions League round of 16. Even with Sporting, by the way, Sidinho delivered in this competition. Now he's got an all-round better team at Aston Villa. Maybe he can make his way to the quarterfinals. And honestly, we should be favourites here. All right, I'm waiting for the pass, and it comes here. And let's go. Sidinho now playing as kind of a left winger. But if he can cut inside, find space to get me curled in. Where does Sidinho get that much rib? On the side. It's a bird. It's a plane. Bro, after seeing the way Sidinho can curl the ball, I think I just got to be taking way more finesse shots. Oh, not again with a proper chance. That deflection could have gone anywhere. Sidinho fighting for every duel. He knows how much a Champions League game means. And here he is once again attacking from this left side. He tries to cut inside, maybe finding space, and that wasn't too far off. He knows it, man. He knows it. Oh, I think I've kept myself onside. Sidinho, no, the keeper saved it. Again, the reluctance to use my left foot there kind of costed me. It's just so expensive to get that 4-star weak foot upgrade, man. This is good. I'm making a really nice run into the bombs, and now I just
Now we have 91 shooting.
I'm just hoping for that one chance to maybe make a difference.
I mean, long shots.
Maybe at the best of my games. Hey, we gotta remember it's a two-legged affair. Let's not let our head drop. There's a lot of football left to be played, but right now it is Nottingham playing that football, and they've actually taken the lead. Well, I guess we made a mistake underestimating Nottingham Forest, because now we're the ones chasing. Straight from kickoff, maybe Sidinho could do something. And what a finish! Nottingham actually thought that they've got a chance. Not against Sidinho. His 8th goal in the Champions League. And it looks like first leg we shared the spoils against Nottingham. But the second leg will be played at home. But more than anything, I'm just happy about the fact that Sidinho, once again in a Champions League knockout game, is performing. He did it for Sporting, and he's now doing it for Villa as well. I mean, just think about it. If Sidinho can carry Aston Villa to a Champions League quarter-final, that itself is such a big achievement that you might be seeing some more interest coming in for Sidinho. Right now, we know it's Bayer Leverkusen, also Atletico Madrid, depending on whether we can win some silverware, but there might soon be more clubs. By the way, right after that game, Sidinho is back in training, and he's actually practicing his penalties. And I think there's a reason, boys. If the second leg result against Nottingham also stays level, there's a chance things could go to penalties, and Sidinho will need some experience. And if he takes penalties like that, my goodness, man, we need penalties more like this. Here we go, boys. Emery has got his team set. Of course, I'm starting. 1-1 from the first leg. We're playing at home at the Villa Park. Let's create an epic Champions League night here. Taking one from distance, you never know. Could have got Jose Sarr by surprise. But Nottingham Forest now with chance. Emi Martinez came forward and saved us. This is already getting a bit too intense, man. A Champions League knockout game. But it's against Nottingham, man. We are the better team. We should be making light work of this. But instead, they're constantly attacking us. Again, a chance. Martinez forced to make a save. That made a really good run. If I could get it onto my right foot, but no, they didn't let me shoot. The way this game is going, man, Nottingham are going to be the ones to go through. We are defending well, but I think we're going to need to score in this game soon. Making a good run into the box spot. And Morgan Rogers or someone find me. Maybe they can. I don't know. If I would have directed that either to the left or right of the keeper, we'd be 1-0 up. Oh, that was a bad one from Sidinho. He's going to get a yellow card for it. I mean, the tensions are rising. I just hope he doesn't get stuffed off, because there's a chance this game could go to extra time. And I know Sidinho can make an impact then. Making a really nice run. And here goes Sidinho. Maybe bring this ball inside, which I can. I've broken through. What a chance for Jose Sarr with the save. You know, we still have an opportunity from a set piece. If I can get ahead of my man, which I can, but the keeper saves it for rebound. If I go in, and it does. In the 90th minute, Monza somehow pushed it in. The celebrations, boys. Aston Villa marching on to a Champions League quarter-final. Honestly, Sidinho played a huge part here. He's not going to get the assist, but it was his header that caused the chaos. And we'll take that, boys. Through we go to the next.
Here comes Yamal. If we win this, the league could possibly be over. Oh no! That is mad.
Away from the perfect finish.
Sidinho's got a lot in. The next episode, we're going to be trying with the Champions League with the tallest team in FC 26.
What they looked to the room to do was essentially replace a junior resource on our team. We essentially used the room
Really looked like troubling the goalkeeper at all. Poor attempt in the end.
He was actually so bad in the final that he got subbed off, and it was his teammates who got the job done on penalties.
Oh yeah, so I'll be back.
Instagram. Look at him show off his trophy cabinet, which has now got 2 trophies, which, to be honest, not too bad. Why has he got a note on the FA Cup called Property of Sidinho, man? Bro, you literally got hooked in the final. Saying that, though, Sidinho's overall season with Aston Villa was ridiculous. 34 goals, only 5 assists. But man, in front of goal, he was a different monster. Headers, long shots. Sidinho was doing it all. And that's why throughout the season, there was interest from other clubs.
Doesn't matter.
To beat the challenge.
Sidinho, and well, in the
Oh, this is
You
it.
guys know what Cedinho did on this
Oh, what
iconic
a
game?
time to score! A goal to surely win the game.
I'm ready to do the work, and okay, I have a chance to score. Bicycle kick, and that's it. That would be
Well,
the
underway
greatest
again.
debut
Is there to be
moment
one
of
more
all
twist to the
time.
tale?
Are you actually kidding me? A bicycle kick. What even? Bro. Yes, of course, that's a different universe. The Cedinho now, we don't know
Easily here.
the right place to
Making
go,
good ground and
especially
still
considering
going.
which
Terrific test.
medical
Oh,
and
penalty
Diego
given.
Simeone
And a
said that if
huge chance
Cedinho
to
is
finish
back
this
on
off.
Villa, he will sign him. Guess what? We did get that FA Cup with Villa. We are eligible for this Atletico Madrid contract. Let's play
Up he steps
speed
to
to
settle
his
this.
times. Beating
Score.
Barca and
The
Real
penalty
Madrid. That does
efficiently
sound
put
like a
away.
very interesting step for Cedinho's career. I mean, it's a big one, which we could end up failing as well, because, you know, Atleti did well. But actually, one strength competition for me is going to be
The aim kicks
crazy.
off again with the score 3-1.
Get my starting spot in a club like Atleti, you never know, man. It might get us closer to winning a Ballon d'Or. And we could also stay at Aston Villa.
Manchester City
I think
showing
that
good
job
wit
this
here.
time.
Now, this has to be. And a key stop. It keeps them in it.
Yeah, well played the keeper. That's a big moment in the game.
Yeah, just got my perfect ending here at Aston Villa too. They even made a documentary of my iconic FA Cup win. Okay, wait,
Delivered
Netflix have
into
done
the
me
box.
dirty, man. What is this? Cedinho carrying to glory? Or from a look at Cedinho's heroic FA Cup journey? After getting benched and crashing out, Cedinho watched his team win the FA Cup from the sidelines. Now he's calling it his
That's really
greatest
well cut
achievement.
out.
Your Netflix chill.
Well won, but
Why
the
is this
ball out.
taking us? Is Cedinho up to something? But yes, I do feel like Cedinho's had a solid ending to his Aston Villa career. Got to experience Premier League football. And also looks like my agent is
Right.
gone. Our athletic contract is starting to look insane. We'll be going to 150,000
Now, here's an invitation.
Cedinho's going to be in the money, living life in Madrid. And Aston
They're in
Villa
here.
want him
What
in
can he do with it? And a goal to take them even further clear. Signing off in style.
Now here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. Then you have to ask what's going on with the defender. He's afforded far too much time, nowhere near enough pressure on him, and there's punished as a result.
Take on Barcelona and Real Madrid, especially with Cedinho. Let's do this, boys. This is the right step for Cedinho's career. We're getting up to play
This is looking
in those
good.
striker
What next?
positions and a good
What
thing.
a chance here. And another goal. It seemed all over before, but there's another to really seal it.
Cedinho is signing it right now, and it's
Well,
done.
just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and his movement so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, it means that I'm going to have some crazy good
So the
teammates.
score now
with
5-1 as we restart once more.
With him. I also have Alfonso Davies, Alex
He's beaten his marker
solid
here,
keeper in
but that's
Vicente.
where he
I mean,
loses
there is
it. A
Simeone,
timely
but it's
intervention.
Diego's son, Giuliano. And the quality of this
Maybe
team
that's
is
a misconnection with the
crazy.
ball. It's well wide.
As well. I think I'm going to be competing with him for one of the striker spots. Actually, there is quite a bit of competition.
Well, there's the
So,
final whistle,
there's the
and
buy
it's
as
Manchester
well.
City who take the 3 points.
I'm not sure
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Cedinho's playing in a new city. I do think it's time for a different look. We've had the long hair version of Cedinho for quite a while. We need a change. And you know what? Since we are in Madrid, no, we're not going bald. But I think it might be time to bring back noodle hair Cedinho. The aura. Bro, I'm getting Cristiano Ronaldo vibes from this. Nah, man, this is actually cold. Also, so far in Cedinho's career, we haven't had like a signature celebration. But now that I'm playing for a club like Atleti, I think I need one. And okay, boys, I've gone ahead and selected one, and I'm not going to show you what that is. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! On his debut, when Cedinho scores, he'll reveal it to you guys. Oh, that's such a nice message from my former club, Aston Villa. Wishing Cedinho all the best as he embarks on a new adventure with Atletico Madrid. You'll always be part of our family. Okay, the fans don't agree with that. What is this? Logan Bailey and Tara Dorgan. Not up to scratch. Not quite there yet. These haters, man. By the way, if you guys want to support Cedinho, go get some merch. Links in the description, s2gshop.com. By the way, I now need to find out who the gaffer is here at Atletico. It's not Diego Simeone, but right now I'm having my first training session with the likes of Alex Baena and Alfonso Davies, but there's still no sign of the coach. I have no idea who he is, man, but at least I'm performing in training, trying to impress him. Wait a minute, boys. Netflix want another documentary about Cedinho? I guess this one's about his move to Atletico. Hopefully, they'll actually do me right this time, because last time they just humiliated me with that FA Cup documentary. We will do it, though. And I don't know, look at all the media duties Cedinho is having to do now that he's playing at a club like Atletico. A Q&A session? Well, looks like I've got no choice. We gotta do it. And okay, I've asked you guys to submit your questions for Cedinho. We'll get to it later on in the video. Why is there no place where I can find out who my manager actually is? Like, I'm getting emails from my assistant manager, but not my actual manager. Bro, I even know my agent's name, Fabio Abrao. But how do I find out my manager's name? Well, I guess for now we don't need to know his name because we're on the bench. But the gaffer is subbing me on for my Atletico Madrid debut. Okay, I think we're doing something illegal in La Liga. My kit number shouldn't be 30. I think only 1 to 25 is allowed in La Liga. Bro, the league might actually fine us for this. We need to change our kit number after. But right now, boys, Noodle Cedinho, I thought maybe I could unleash a finesse shot. Here goes Cedinho making a really nice run. Still Cedinho looking to goal this one in. I thought that was my dream debut goal.
You don't have to be good at cooking to be food safe.
This is really nice.
He will. Simon Yamal will miss the next two matches.
I would say that the limited amount of time I've got, I think the debut has been decent. If I can find a way to score in the next 5 minutes, we could make this.
We are reserved now.
We might actually concede big save Karnaseki. There's no Jan Oblak at Atletico anymore. It's Karnaseki who's the main man. Yes, Cedinho down the wings. Maybe looking to cut inside. Still Cedinho looking for different options, but the tackle came in. And well, that is not the debut I wanted. But yo, man, giving me just 14 minutes and expecting me to perform. I don't like this manager already, and the fact that I don't even know his name, it's not nice. I thought I was signing Atletico to be coached by Diego Simeone. Instead, I don't even know who our manager is. Surely this guy is like a real manager, man, because it feels like I've seen his face before. Or is he like an NPC? I've got no idea. Wait a minute, boys. Even for my second game with Atletico, I'm going to be coming off the bench. He's still playing as a cam. I wish I could just like have a chat with the gaffer and figure out what my place is in this team. Because I've not joined Atletico to be on the bench. At least give me a chance to compete with Julian Alvarez and the other strikers. I guess I just need to score my first goal for Atleti to prove myself. Right now, though, I can't even get a meeting with the manager because I actually don't know who he is. I'm just doing my job, boys. It's Noodle Cedinho. He's got aura. Okay, maybe not. They've got a bit of space to run into, and yes, Cedinho with this dribbling, linking up well with Julian Alvarez, but the pass didn't come to me. And now, of course, I lose the ball. That is so annoying, man. I was making such a good run. Look at my match rating, boys. It's now dropped to 5.4. Bro, as things stand, I am not enjoying life in Atletico. I really feel like I've been lied to by the Atletico Madrid board because I was supposed to be playing under Diego Simeone. I have no idea who the gaffer is. He refuses to even give me a chance as a starter. Bro, this might be a record for me. My worst ever match rating. It's now dropped to 5.2. And oh my days, I just lashed out there, taking a player out. Thankfully, no booking.
Zidane. Juventus there.
Okay, but this one was bad. I think I might actually get sent off. Okay, it's only a yellow card. That's fine. But so far, that's my Atletico Madrid career summed up. My biggest...
I'm a substitute. I'm back up.
Getting a booking. I haven't done anything else.
I'm proud of you, you know that.
Oh my days. For the first time, my manager rating has dropped down to being in the reserves. This is bad. Okay, finally I've got an email from the manager, and now we know his name, and I do feel like an idiot. It's Simone Inzaghi. Now, it's kind of why I felt like I've seen that guy's face before. He's coached Inter Milan before, even had a stint in Saudi coaching Al Hilal. I don't know why he's replaced Diego Simeone again at Atletico. I should have been told about this. But at least now I know the manager.
To the box it goes. That has stopped any potential danger.
Oh, But I guess knowing who he is not going to get me in the starting 11. But Atletico will win through the was leaving it for this game. No, but now they're in the transfer deadline day. Even if I wanted to leave Atletico and find a new
Handy position now
topics
for a
and
late
straight
winner.
like that, I think all I can do right now is just focus and train.
Yeah.
Do it! A late goal! And more than likely a winning
Maybe
goal.
I think he was disrespected because I didn't know who he was. Simone Inzaghi is a pretty big name. Okay, this is good. I've got 20 attribute points to at least give myself some of
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. But I think the defending is poor. How can the goalkeeper be left so exposed with two players running at him? Mind you, it's still a great team goal.
I used the remaining points there with my dribbling. I think
So they
that's the
kick off
play.
with only
And
a
now
few
Cedillo
minutes
should
left
be
to
a
respond.
much better off the ball. Okay, now that I've acknowledged who our manager is,
Well
at least
there
I'm
to
back
gain
on the
possession.
bench. But I guess I won't be a starter unless I can make an impact on the bench. And maybe I can make an impact if taking a staff job then. That was my first fault, I think, in an Atletico jersey. Maybe this is the game to
Not
get a
long
goal.
left, and here they come.
Simone Inzaghi, that
Oh, they were getting interested there, but not
press is
anymore.
gone through. I don't think I can answer the
Counter-attack
ball.
coming,
Maybe
away they
the
go.
goal
What the
itself. For the
fuck?
first time in my
Promising,
career,
but
I think
came
I'm
to
playing
nothing in
second
the end.
fiddle. He's a World Cup winner, man. I think this is going to be a learning experience, boys. Being in a club where
To
I'm
this crowd.
really
They
going to be
want
the
the
main
ball.
man.
They
I
know
think
they've got
Cedillo
plenty of
needs
time
to be
to find
eating the
equaliser.
humble
Surely
burger
they'll
and
get another chance. Maybe two.
Now,
Cedillo doing a bit of defensive work, and oh, he's getting robbed off again. La Liga's a completely different level it's starting to be like. I mean, I thought since I've played Premier League football, I'll be ready for this, but technically, this feels harder than the Premier League. It's not about the physicality, it's just I just can't make
Nothing to
a bit
worry
of space to
about
run
there.
into. This is looking nice. I've got that added acceleration. Hopefully, I can make it count. I'm looking for a pass.
Well, these
At
fans
least
are
my
right
wife's
behind
rating
the
is
team
higher
here.
this time
Can
round.
they get the
Maybe having
equaliser?
more involvement, but it's still a 5.9.
City
Instantly
trying to
changed.
get
I can
things
have maybe
moving.
one big moment.
Cross from Bernardo Silva. Oh, what a miss. That could have sealed it. Yeah,
Absolutely
that could
needed
prove
that.
important.
It's come out of nowhere. That is exactly what
Substitution being made by
Cedillo is
Leverkusen.
capable of. That is such a relief, man. It's taken me a while, but I get the goal.
Just
And
needs
my
some
match
composure
rating.
now.
And surely now I'm gaining some favour at least with the Gaffer. Wait, but you go beyond
That's where
La
it
Liga
ends, with
second.
possession
Although
lost.
Cedillo has barely played a part. And I'm telling you, this Atletico Madrid team is capable of winning the big trophies, including La Liga. Right now, I think I don't want to focus on all of this. My goal is solely to just become a
Excellent reading of the
guaranteed
game to
starter.
win the
That's
ball.
what I've got to be doing.
Could they take advantage here? Time's starting to be the enemy now. There's something on here, a chance to attack.
Right. This ain't going to be easy, man. It's like quality on it. It's actually spacey.
And another! 2 goals in a matter of minutes.
Really
No
hard
wonder
training.
they're...
Although I'm not sure if taking free kicks is the right play, because there's no way Julian Alvarez is letting me take free kicks. To be honest, boys, I can't even score these free kicks in training. It's actually horrible. Oh, finally I scored one. Let's go. Julian Alvarez, I'm coming for you. Okay, maybe not. I just got a D. That's such a dumbass, man. Once again, though, coming off the bench in the Champions League this time, though. Well, there's a lot of space to run into. This is what I like, and I'm going to use Almada to link up. And here goes Cedillo. Maybe I need to look for a pass this time, and that's what I'll do to find Julian Alvarez, who couldn't score. And look at that, the match rating going up to 6.9. Right now, we need to be impressing the Gaffer. I just realized Celtic are a man down, and we've got to make the most of it. Cedillo looking to square this one. It wasn't the best of passes. I've just won the ball back here, and my dribbling is looking nice. We'll look inside for Julian Alvarez. He misplaced the ball, not me. Right now, it feels like I'm stat padding manager rating, bro. It's up to 7.6 just by playing some good passes. One would ask for the ball here. It's decent. Get over the header. No. Full time, and I really wanted to get my debut Champions League goal with Atletico. But hey, at least we got the win. And most importantly, the Gaffer seemed to be impressed with my energy. The problem right now is that I'm coming off the bench only playing like 10-15 minutes. If I can get even 30 minutes, then I can show what I'm all about. By the way, I completely forgot I need to change my kit number. Bro, La Liga could really give me a big fine. But I'm seeing which kit numbers are vacant, and it does look like number 9 is free. Alvarez, for some reason, is wearing number 19. And so I think for the first time in my career, Rhea, I'm gonna get the number 9 jersey at Atletico. How iconic is this? I'm still a bench warmer, so let's not get excited. This time I'm gonna get 12 minutes. I mean, I gotta still keep my head down and try and impress, because, hey, we knew when we were signing up for Atleti that it was gonna be difficult to get into the team. To be fair, even at Dortmund it would be difficult, because they've got Serhu Girassi. But Atletico is even harder with Alvarez, Lookman. But if we can become a starter, this is a club that can win the serious trophies. Now making a really good run by now speed me through, and here goes Cedinho, cutting inside on his right foot. Oh, that's off the crossbar and in. And now Cedinho is going to be celebrating. Hey, that's a bit of Griezmann in there. Surely that's not his signature celebration that he's been hyping about. I guess we'll have to score again to find out. And that's an important goal, boys, because this should improve my manager rating to at least get like 30 to 40 minutes in the next game. Right now, the Villarreal might score. Garnasecki, good save. Cedinho in a bit of space. I'm taking one with my left foot. I'm just hoping I can get that weak foot upgrade, man, because if I do, those kind of balls will be going in the back of the net. Some good link-up play here. I need to link up well with Julian Alvarez. I've sent him through. Maybe a goal for the Argentinian, and I get myself an assist. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with Julian Alvarez. At Sporting, I enjoyed playing with Goncalves. At Aston Villa, it was Morgan Rogers. At Atleti, I think it's going to be Julian Alvarez. Now that is finally a performance I think even the gaffer will rate 10 on 10. And come on, boys, the manager rating is going up. Hopefully I can get at least like 30 to 40 minutes in my next game. And yes, boys, I am being rewarded coming off the bench this time in the 58th minute. And if I can impress you, maybe soon I'll get a chance to start for Atletico. Okay, Bilbao almost made it 1-0. And Bilbao are actually giving us a real fight, and fair enough, they've taken the lead. This is not good for Cedinho since he's been subbed on. Bilbao have been the dominant force. I can make a good run here if I can get the ball, but Almada, what on earth are you doing? Oh, Bilbao have made it 2-0. This is going from bad to worse. To be honest, I don't feel like this is Cedinho's fault. I'm doing all the right things I can, making the right passes, moving the ball around. But if the gaffer just keeps putting me on the bench, how can I have an impact? Finally, a bit of space for Cedinho. Could get a goal back, and it goes right through Bento. And we've got Cedinho celebrating, and is this a signature celebration? Copying Antoine Griezmann? I think it might be. Likewise, that's a bit of a negative corner celebration. He can definitely do better. But we've got one goal back. I don't see there being time for another goal. In fact, my goodness, this Atletico team. What on earth have they done here? Full time, and I feel like I did what I could. I scored even. The gaffer needs to make Cedinho a starter so he can have more of an impact. He's now shown that he's adapted to La Liga. He can perform for Atletico. It's now really just up to the gaffer. And I now do think even the coach is understanding the manager rating is going up. Also, amidst all of this, Cedinho's getting a message from Roberto Martinez. Wait a minute, that's the Portuguese national team coach messaging me. Is this what I think it is? While you wait for the next episode, watch me start career mode being unemployed. Click here.
You guys wait for the next episode.